Good morning.
Good morning, Facebook world. How are you today? So, we are having a string of bad luck with our guests. Our guest today is unable to make it. Again, a different one. So, you guys are stuck with Jennifer and I again. Sorry.
Or are we?
Yeah, or are we? That's right. I know. It's like one of those things is that a promise or is that a threat? Which one do you want it to be? You know? Anyways, happy Friday, everyone. Good morning, and I hope you've had a fabulous week. I
Yeah.
I know Jennifer's week has not been the greatest.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. It's been pretty epic because
Yeah,
I have literally done nothing.
yeah, yeah. So
And
Jennifer has been sick
yeah,
all week and at home with her son. And I guess, like the one thing I've learned with COVID is how much I really like being home.
exactly right.
It's really hard to go out now. I'm like, oh, I don't want to. I gotta
Well,
shower, gotta get dressed.
yesterday Felix and I was like, let's hop in the car. I mean, let's just go for a drive because we need to get
It will
our
stir crazy.
yard. Yeah, I was starting to go stir crazy, but our yard is like a skating rink, so I can't even go outside and just like go for a walk in my yard, get some fresh air. So we went for a little drive. I hadn't checked the mail all week. That was fun, and yeah, it was nice. But it was a beautiful afternoon. It was absolutely gorgeous. We got to
Yeah.
watch a really beautiful sunset, and it was nice. And then when we got home, then the sky lit up. It was all like pink and blue. It looked like cotton
Oh,
candy. It was so
it
pretty.
was so pretty last night. I
It
know.
was.
I took a panoramic view and on my phone, and I was so mad because it just did not do the colors justice. Just layer
Right?
after layer of
Yeah.
um, a friend of mine referred to she had a post one time. She took some beautiful pictures and she referred to life as God's coloring book.
Yeah.
And it just every time I see the sunset or the sunrise, I'm like, oh, he's
Yeah.
coloring again.
Like
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I literally wake up early in the morning so I can see the sunrise from my kitchen table, and then in the evening lots of times I'll go out into the yard or I'll go for a little drive because there's so many different places around where we live that have like amazing views because we
Yeah.
kind of live just north of Grand Prairie, and it's kind of in the Saddle Hills area, so there's like hills and trees and it's just so pretty. I
We
could
have
shoot some
I
sunrises all day
I look
long.
out my kitchen window and I look south, so I don't get to see the pretty sunsets and sunrises. But if the sky is a really pretty color, I'll run onto my front lawn and look down the street.
Yeah, yeah,
But there was, we have the railroad tracks not far on
yeah,
our street. Like you go down, by 214.
yeah,
And I've gotten a few shots there, and it depends on
yeah,
the time of year, obviously, where the sun is just setting on the train tracks. That's my
yeah,
favorite spot, but it only happens for like a week either
yeah.
season. Oh well. Oh
Yeah,
well.
if you're not afraid of adventures, then it's nice to go chasing the sunrises and sunsets.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think I probably have more sunrise and sunset pictures in my camera roll than I do. Like I take a lot of pictures of my children and my grandchildren, so it's pretty equal there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I just unloaded my camera. So we got the iPhone in December, and I already had like 600 pictures.
hmm,
I couldn't even. I had my Samsung, and I think after a year, I had like thousands.
yeah,
I had emptied it 3 times.
yeah, yeah,
Like so many pictures.
yeah.
Goodness. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to
Um,
talk about today. I had a hard time getting out of bed today. I haven't been feeling well since yesterday. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And I had to get up and shower because whew, this was looking pretty funky this morning. So I had to get up early. I was like, oh,
this morning, honestly, was the first day I set my alarm clock all week. So,
yeah,
well, since like last Thursday, last Thursday was
Yeah.
last time I was at my alarm clock. But that's
Yeah.
okay.
It's kind
I
of
don't know, I
nice though.
felt
Like you get
yeah,
to stay home and work from home, and if you're sick, nobody cares. Not that nobody
yeah, it's not like
cares, but like, you're not
yeah.
you're you know what I mean. I care that
I
you're
don't
home
have
sick.
to I don't have to call into my boss to ask for time off.
Yeah. You don't have to be accountable to anybody. You don't have to worry about disappointing anyone.
I can show up to work in my pajamas all week long and nobody will know.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm in my pajamas right now. Are you in
Well,
your pajamas?
the top half looks professional.
Yeah, I got a hoodie on because I was freezing this morning, but I got my pajama pants on today. I am
Yeah.
go living in my pajamas. How professional I am today. More so because I have started some side projects and I have been spending a lot of time on the computer this week. And so I haven't done laundry. So I couldn't find pants. I figured I better put some pants on at least to go live.
Well, that was a bonus. I got laundry done yesterday, so I can
Work
at
from
least.
home problems, hey?
That's a real thing, actually. It really
Yeah.
is because
Yeah.
you have to be very, very diligent and really discipline yourself because you
Yeah.
have to. You have to discipline yourself to stay on task.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can just squirrel so easily and then nothing gets done. Because I've
Yeah.
had days and literally weeks where it's been like that. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it at all.
Yeah. I know. I've been doing computer work during the day. This weekend, we're gonna try to spend as much time outside as we can, just because the
Mhm.
weather's so nice and it's about to turn. And yes, Monique, the perks of working from home. You can be pantsless or in
100%.
pajamas. Just make sure the camera is off when you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, don't stand up real fast.
Uh, we're gonna try to spend some time outside this weekend because it's so nice out. It is unbelievably nice for January in Alberta. I don't actually remember the last time we have had this kind of weather in January. I don't think it's been in the 10 years that I've lived here.
Yeah, it's
Like,
nice.
I remember minus 40s every January for probably 2 or 3 weeks. Like
Mhm.
it's 30 to almost minus 50 sometimes, and
Yeah,
snowstorms and everything. And here you can go out in like your t-shirt and shorts. It's
yeah,
crazy.
it's pretty nice here. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I
I
I
could do without the rain and then the cold and then the
yeah.
like every season in one day for
Yeah.
multiple days. I could do without that.
Hi, honey. I'm on live. Okay. Do you want to come say hi? Come say hi. Finley just got up.
As Monique is saying, laugh out loud, no standing up with
Yeah. No,
my
Atlas.
daughter sent me a video the other day of like hilarious different like Zoom clips of people
Yeah.
thinking they're on mute or their
Oh,
cameras off.
it's a
I think I
thing.
laughed a little too hard.
I get so paranoid. Yeah. I saw a meme on Facebook. I can't remember where I saw it, but it said, "Welcome to Alberta, the largest outdoor skating rink 2022."
Yeah, right. Pretty much.
Which is pretty fitting for right now.
Yeah, I was talking to my auntie the other day, and she's in Spruce Grove, and she said, I was trying to keep up with the shoveling, but then it all turned to ice.
Yeah, right. We put salt down last night. I have one huge announcement. Do you guys
Ooh,
want to hear my announcement? Do you know what
tell,
it is, Finley?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
No.
What's the big announcement? What's happening today?
Oh yeah, it's my birthday today.
Happy birthday, Finley.
What? I didn't know it was your
What?
birthday.
And
Felix
now
is in the background saying, Happy birthday, Finley.
Say thanks, Felix.
Thanks, Felix.
How old are you today? Sit up. How old are you today?
6.
6. So I asked Finley the other day, Finley, what changes when you're 6? Do you remember what you told me?
What?
Do you remember when I said, what's the difference between 5 years and 6 years? Do you remember what you told me? You don't
Yeah.
remember. What did you say?
Instead of being this little, I'll be this tall.
Oh.
And his feet will be bigger. And his legs will be bigger.
And
Well-
my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It was my birthday last Friday, but
Yeah.
I didn't grow anymore.
No, not yet. Should I go get some breakfast? I'll be
I
up
think
in
I
the-
stopped growing when I was probably like 12.
Yeah, I know. We'll have cake later. We're gonna go skating today too.
Yay!
That's exciting.
Yeah, go get some breakfast.
Well, happy birthday, Finley. Have a great day.
What do you say?
Thank you, Felix.
And Jennifer.
And Jennifer.
Okay.
You're so sweet. Oh.
Oh, and Monique says happy birthday too.
Thank you, Monique.
Yeah, we got a Black Forest cake yesterday.
Ooh, yum.
Oof, I'm so excited for that. I don't really like cake, but when it comes to Black Forest cake, I can't stop. And you know what though? I don't eat the cake part. I should just go buy a can of cherry filling. I eat the cherry filling and I like leave the cake part. It's so good.
And then there's like so many people that are the opposite and don't like the cherry filling.
I know. I'll trade you any day. I will take the cherry filling and you take my cake.
Ooh,
Oh,
when
Monique,
it's
you know
good-
what? I made Black Forest cookies one year. Those are good too.
That'd be good.
What are Black Forest cookies?
It's like cake, but in a cookie.
Yummy.
It's like a chocolate cherry cookie.
Yummy.
I know. Okay, go get some breakfast and I'll be up in a few minutes.
I don't want to.
No? Okay. That's okay. You want to stay here and go live with us?
Yeah.
Yeah?
There.
Yeah.
What are we?
You're so
What? Oh,
sweet.
you know what, Finley? What's your favorite part about having your mom work online? What's your favorite part?
That you get money.
That I get money. It's one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
that's always the bonus part, eh?
Yeah, that's a pretty good perk. What else? What else do you like?
Mm,
Do you like?
that you get exercise.
Oh, I get exercise. Well,
Because you guys are always doing something.
thinking of the wrong business, I think. I like that I get to stay home with you. Yeah, I like that I get to.
Well, you do get a lot of exercise with this business because you guys are constantly doing something.
Yeah, it's nice
Sure.
though because when I worked in insurance, I would go to work. Can you sit, honey? I would go to work and sit on the computer for 12 hours a day.
Yep.
Or I'd go to my 8-hour shift and then I would come home and be in such a rush to get supper ready and be in such a rush to get everything done because
Yeah.
then I had to go put in another 3 or 4 hours on the computer just
Yeah.
to stay afloat.
Yep.
And now, like there's days where we'll put in an entire day. This weekend, we're hoping to get outside more, but next week for a couple of days while it's cold, I'm going to put in a lot of time for our training site committee, which is what I volunteer for in our community, and do just a bit of our business. But even then, it's not 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
It's not 12 hours a day. It's not trying to stay afloat.
Yeah.
It is working my business as I need to do my business and letting it do everything in the background when I don't have time for it. Like I don't have to be so hands-on. And of course,
Yeah.
I've been here for almost 3 years and almost 4 years. So we've got our followings. We've got our pages are built. Our
Yeah.
foundation is built. Now it's just a matter of,
Yeah, that's this week too. Like I am so grateful that for the automation that we have in our business because on days that I wasn't feeling 100%, I could take that time to rest and heal and feel better, not just for myself, but like direct my time and energy to my son too when he was having a couple rough days. And then my business was still running. Like, the messages were still coming in, the emails were still coming in, and I was able to reply back to them when I sat down and had a minute, and they didn't wait. I could still, within 12 hours, I was still replying back to the people that were messaging me. So it's not like they were waiting days. I didn't have to like completely plug out of my business to take time off to be able to get to feel better. Like I was literally sitting on my couch in my blanket working.
Yeah. You could prioritize you.
Yeah.
and your
100%.
self-care. Yeah. And you can
And it
always
also,
go
yeah, for
ahead.
sure. And it also goes to like your mental health and stuff like that as well. I didn't have to stress out about, missing work or missing a day of pay because I wasn't feeling good or my son wasn't feeling good. So
Yeah.
then, I was able to be present even though I was still feeling crappy, and my mental health hasn't been affected as much as it would have been like previous to working online, because I'm present when I want to show up. I'm there. You know what I mean? I'm present every day.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking away from one to give to the other. It's actually balancing all out.
Yeah. When I was working out of the home, I would get chest pains
Hmm.
from the stress. And I have
Yeah.
actually been hospitalized because of the chest pains.
Yeah.
And I can't breathe, and like I can't function, and I'm just shaking. And
Hmm.
since I've been working from home and since I've been running our online business,
Yeah.
I still feel anxious, and I still get stress in my chest when whatever the stress may be.
Hmm.
Most of the time it's these things that are stressful, but it's a different kind of stress now. And
Yeah.
I haven't had chest pains since I actually started working my business consistently
Yeah.
and full time. And since
Yeah.
I went on maternity leave and gave my notice, I haven't had any
Yeah.
chest pains,
That's
which for
amazing.
me is huge because it was every couple of months I would get chest pains. Not that I was hospitalized every couple of months, but there was a couple times where it got really scary and really
Yeah.
severe. And
Yeah.
to not have to worry about that and to not have to deal with that, because what we have has supplemented our lives, not just financially, but
Yeah.
like you talk about the mental health. And this week was, mental health week. And
Yeah.
when I actually sit down and look back at my mental health, on a complete upswing.
Yeah.
And it all started around the time that I joined this community. I started my business, and I surrounded myself with you and with our team and with all of these people around us who
Yeah.
are positive and supportive and have a like-minded way of thinking as I do. Like, we are moving forward, we're looking forward, we're looking for better ways to move forward. There's just so much to it. And
Yeah.
family, everybody is understanding, and it's family
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
um it's just a way different world.
Oh, for sure. It really is. I Working online and working from home has given our family in particular the time to actually do a lot of healing and self growth.
Yeah.
Over the past 2 years, even in a pandemic, we've spent more time on ourselves and healing and stuff like that with our therapist and stuff, and it's been so amazing for our family as a whole, because we've been able to work out so many things that were holding us back in a lot of areas, or things that really stopped us from doing things because there was just all that other extra garbage there that didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
And it's given us the time to be able to work on those things, focus on those things, but we're still working at the same time. We don't
Yeah.
have to take we don't have to take half a day off of work to go for an appointment for something. We still get to, like, we take our phone with us everywhere we go. So we're still working, we're still connected,
Yeah.
we're still plugged into everything. So, we're
Yeah.
taking that time to really work on ourselves, and it's making us better human beings, not just for ourselves, but everyone around us.
Yeah.
You know, our
Yeah.
children see the benefits, our grandchildren see the benefits, our friends see the benefits, and our families see the benefits of us really doing the work for ourselves.
Yeah. It's added a layer of confidence to everything that I do.
Yep.
Now, instead of approaching things with the "what if it doesn't work" attitude, it's like, but what if it does?
Yep.
What if what you want to do today,
Yep.
you're standing back thinking, what if it doesn't work? But at the same time, what if it does?
Yep.
What if it does? And then in a year, your life has changed, or in
Mhm.
a year, you are a completely different person, or in a year, whatever, like what
Yep.
you're living in a different place or a different house or a different city. Like, what's holding you back from making a change today?
Yep.
If that thought is what if it doesn't work, you
Yep.
really, like, what we've learned in our business is to retrain your brain, to, instead of ask that question, to go, what if it does?
Yep.
Instead of what if I fail? Okay, so I failed. What am I gonna do about it? Like, how
Yep.
am I
What?
gonna, you
Yep.
could fail 100 times, but 101, that will be your success,
Yep.
right? You
What did I
just,
learn from that? You know,
yeah, you just
exactly.
don't give up.
I was talking to my auntie the other day, and she said that she had a couple days off, but she's like, I actually had to call in, and I can't just ask for a mental health day because they
Yeah.
won't give it to me. But she's like, so I told them I slipped and fell on the ice and pulled my hamstring so I could have a day off because I needed to take that day for myself because she's like, I was just, it was too much and I needed a mental health day. But they don't recognize that in your workplace. And that's
How,
sad.
yeah, how, like, to have to call your work for a legitimate, like,
Yep.
and have to lie,
Yep.
just to be able to take care of yourself. That's not okay.
Yep.
Yes, Monique, the personal growth in this community is amazing.
Yep.
Our team meets weekly. We meet on Mondays, and then we meet Wednesdays as well after our community training, just to, go through. And if anybody has any questions while they're fresh in your mind,
Yep.
it's a quick meeting on Wednesdays. And those are the best days of the week.
Yep.
Fridays are now like my best days because I get to sit and talk with Jennifer and everybody and meet people when they are available for our go lives. Um, and yeah, my circle has grown huge. And our family's going through some personal stuff right now. And, Shane and I have got some stuff going on. And when it was at its worst a few weeks ago, I mean, I had people we had just done go lives with, who that was the only time I had really had a conversation with them, from our community, reaching out, like, what do you need?
Yep.
What do you need? What can we do? Like, we're here, let
Yep.
us know. Where do you get that?
Yep.
Where do I meet you walking down the street or meet you in a go
Yep.
live and have you come support me no matter what
Yep.
when you don't know who I am?
Exactly.
So yeah, it was an incredible showing of support for us, and I see it all over the place in our community. But that adds a layer of security, like, for
Hmm.
me and for my mental health. It's like, okay, so at the worst of times there's still somebody there,
100%. Yep.
you know which is
Yep.
so, yeah, there, nothing beats this community. Nothing. I will never leave.
Yep.
I could not make a dime for the next 10 years, which is not going to happen, but I could not make a dime for the next 10 years and I would still stay, just because of the support of the community and the business around us.
Yep. When we first started our business, my sister had just passed away a few months before us joining this community, and for those first, I'd say for the first year, on my lowest of low days, like my husband would go to work, the kids would go to school, and I would just kind of scroll through our like Facebook community page and stuff like that, and read such inspiring posts that people were giving each other. And that was my form of therapy for like almost the first year of our business, because I needed an outlet. Our family was in such heavy grief that I I couldn't go to them in ways that I needed, but I needed to find that support somewhere. So this community of people, they supported me in a way that even none of them even know
Yeah.
how much support they were to me. And all it was just, and I didn't know them from a hole in the ground. I didn't know
Yeah.
them. Like they were complete strangers, and a lot of them still are complete strangers. And probably pretty much 90% of them don't even know my story of how they supported me in a time of, like, it was a time of desperation. It really was. Like, they were my hope. They were like the reason why I woke up in the morning, even though I was waking up, to my family every day. I had a reason to wake up, but they were the ones who kept me going throughout the day. And I cannot wait to tell my story on our mastermind.
That terrifies me. Oh my goodness. Okay, you got so our mastermind trainings, there's like thousands of people that show up to this. And I want to go on the webinar, and I can do this go live. I can do it go live, and I don't know who's watching, and I don't know how many, and I don't know how many are going to see it after. I can do a go live on our page, same thing. But when it comes to like doing the webinar, I get so I can't do it. So I don't know. And like telling our story on the mastermind, I've got it kind of like written out a little bit, and I've already kind of started getting it ready, but at the same time I'm like, there's thousands of people watching. But there could be thousands of people watching this. You never know, right? Like, I don't know why. It just scares me so much.
At the end of the day, when you're, like we say all the time, when your why is strong enough, nothing will stop you from, getting to your goal that you set for yourself, because your why is so strong that the rest of it doesn't matter, And when I look at my why, and my why has, slowly evolved over the past 4 years, and it's kind of changed a little bit and stuff like that, because we've accomplished some things, so it's changed, or things went in a different direction, so it's changed, which is fine. But when you look at the bigger picture of your why, and oh man, like when you start checking those boxes off of reaching those milestones that you set for yourself over the years and stuff like that, and where you originally started from, that point, that lowest point of why you clicked that ad, or you said, I want to learn more, and went to the workshop and started your own business, and the growth that happens over the years of being here and saying yes to yourself first is huge. And
kind of full circle.
It's incredible. It's really incredible, and it's so powerful. And to be able to relay that message to other people that are just starting or somewhere along their journey, because you never know who is watching, but somebody might be having a point of like wanting to give up, or they're not believing in themselves. You and I are everyday people just like anybody else. You know what I mean?
I'm a mom of 6, and I'm home. I have 6 kids, and I am at home, not working outside of the home. I am homeschooling and raising the kids. We're teaching them the values. Like, I'm teaching them the values that I want them to have. We're learning life, and we're learning the things in life that are important to us, and what I feel is more pertinent than some of the education out there. But that's another conversation. But I have the opportunity to do that because I started online. And I finally gained the confidence from working online and from the support around us to say no to my 9 to 5, to stay home with my kids and tell my family I'm not doing the curriculum. I'm going to do what I think is right. To finally start standing up for myself and what we believe in and what I believe in. I wouldn't have had that if I had not started in this community.
And to set those boundaries for healthy relationships, like 100%. I used to say yes to everything, and I've learned to say no.
Yeah. That's a hard lesson to learn.
It's huge.
Yeah. I know. I say no, but it's because I have 6 kids. I'm like, nope. I got it down pat.
Yeah. That was probably one of the biggest things that I could say that I learned over the past few years is boundaries. Really, like, it's pretty amazing when you actually put yourself first, what really happens in your life.
Yeah. And, very unexpected results.
Yeah.
like very unexpected. Yeah. Oh,
Thank you,
Monique.
Monique.
Love you, Monique.
We just take our experiences and share them, and we're just very like open and real and raw. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't
What you
sugarcoat.
see,
We don't sugarcoat it.
yeah, what you see is what you get. That's it.
Just
I
wait
like
till
that
you.
though. If we ever meet in person, like you and I know each other, obviously, and I've met
Yes.
Monique, but if I was ever to walk down the street and bump into somebody, I would be the same person there that I am here, the same
Exactly.
person that I am online. The only thing is that I try to keep my page very positive. So,
Yeah.
I might be having a bad day at some point and be a little cranky, but I'm still the same person.
Yes.
But that's why I put a post on our page a couple weeks ago, last week, anyways, and it was just like a real post. Like, this
Mhm.
is what's going on right now, and like you see all of these pages and all of these posts online, and people are like showing this perfect life, and that's not us. We don't have a perfect life. I'm not perfect by any means. Jennifer, we're not perfect. I'm Charlene. I'm a mom. I'm a screw up some days. Jennifer, I'm sure you
Yeah.
have moments of, like,
Legit. Yeah. Legit.
yeah, but we're
We're
here.
human.
Yeah,
We're
but we're
human.
here and we show up every day for our families, for ourselves, most of all, and for our business. And this
And
is,
for all of you guys,
yeah,
all of our followers that are following us, because we both have big followings on our pages.
yeah,
But from the beginning to where we are now, we might have had a little bit of evolution within ourselves, but we're still the same people. Our hearts are still the same. Our message that we're trying to get across to people. Oh, Joel says, did you hear that? I'm sorry, Felix. Did you hear it? You may have grown another butt.
oh, it's
And he
funny.
is in the living room and I'm in the kitchen. You're not
That's
supposed
funny.
to hear it. But
Oh,
no, it's
Felix.
true. This is
I
why I
love
love
you,
it.
Felix. You know what, though? I probably have grown another butt. It was so cold in December, I did nothing outside. Just sat, watched TV, a little Netflix here and there.
Oh yes, Monique, love kids.
Oh,
It's so true. But this is what I mean when we say we don't sugarcoat it. We can't
yeah,
hide it.
yeah. When we go live, there's no holds barred, right? Like, it's just whatever happens, happens. Kids walk in half naked.
But yeah, that's just what I mean. Like we are who we are, and we can't just like be what, well, me personally, I can't be one person 1 minute and somebody else another minute. I can't. I just am who I am.
It's hard to
And
keep up with all those lives.
sometimes I'm a little rough, but sometimes I'm like the biggest, softest, like squishiest, like lovable person ever. But I
Yeah.
mean, that's real life. It really is. I mean, there's a time and a place to be, stand up and be like, no, like,
Yeah.
be that
And it's
person of,
and it's okay to feel, unlike what society throws out there right now, it's
Mhm.
okay to feel your emotions and to
Oh
feel
yeah,
them publicly. It's
yeah,
okay. I mean, I don't air my dirty laundry all over Facebook or
yeah,
social media by any means. I'm not going to go on every day and be like, like,
yeah,
but
exactly.
there is times where, you know what? Like, I had such a bad day. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Yeah,
That's okay.
yeah.
You know what? It's okay to share your life and share what's real. I feel like when you hold it in and you feel like you have nowhere to let it out, that's when the problems are going to start.
And that's another thing that I absolutely love about these Fridays is because once we stop our live video, Charlene and I usually stay on for about an hour afterwards, and we just have a conversation about life because we have become friends through
Yeah.
this business. We were complete strangers almost 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. We didn't know each other, and we're not even connected any way in our businesses. We just have become friends through the community, through
Yeah.
another lady in the community had pointed us together, and we met at the park and our kids played and we chit chatted, and the rest is history. Here we are, like,
Now you're
almost
my
6 hours later.
now you're my sister from another mister. Yeah, I know. It's fantastic. I love it. I love the connections I've made
Yeah,
for myself and for my kids and for,
yeah,
your kids and Felix and stuff.
exactly.
I love it. I want to come on and do like an interview session or series with my kids somehow. I got to figure that out. I think that'd be fun. They want to come on and do go lives and do entertaining stuff. What did they want to do the other day? Oh, they wanted to do the hot sauce thing again. They wanted to do the
Oh,
hot sauce challenge. I was like, oh my gosh. So sometime soon we might have like a hot sauce go live on our page. But Liam's like, you gotta wait, I gotta restock my hot sauces. I was like, oh no. They'll do anything for attention. So but I thought it would be fun to get them on and do some interviews with them. And
oh, Felix says maybe we could do the challenge together. He did a lemon juice one last year.
what I don't know what the lemon juice one is.
You got to take a shot of lemon juice.
Oh, ugh.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he did too.
That would not taste very good. Is it fresh squeezed lemon or is it like that store-bought stuff?
Whatever you got.
Oh my. I would go get a fresh lemon just to see the looks on the kids' faces with that one. I'd be like, you're each getting a lemon.
Yeah, we had lemons the other day, and Felix is like, I had it in the lemon press, and I was squeezing some fresh lemon into our water and making like honey lemon tea and stuff. And he's like, you know how satisfying this is? As he's just like squeezing the squeezer and squishing the lemon inside of it. I was like, give her, buddy, give her.
It's like those videos where they're like swirling on the cake or, like just those random videos that you show and you just can't stop watching them.
I know, right? Felix and I watch these like life hack videos. He's like, how is that a life hack? I was like, that was very satisfying to watch.
Yeah, it made my day 100 times better. Well, I guess we are almost 40 minutes, so we should probably wrap it up. But before we go, we usually ask our guest what advice they would give to somebody out there feeling stuck today. And I think just given the fact that it was Mental Health Week, I myself have had some stuff going on. I think my biggest advice would be just to reach out. Reach out to somebody.
Yep.
Don't go in it alone. And when you feel like you're alone, you're not. So
find your people. Find somebody that you can have that connection with, and you can share those thoughts with and stuff like that. I mean, we all have a person. Find your tribe, and reach out to them. Honestly, reach out to them if you're having a tough time with anything. Reach out to them because I mean, not everybody's going to reach out to you every day. Reach out to your people.
I'm the worst. I am the worst. I sit down for like a couple minutes and I'm like, oh, I should call so-and-so. And then somebody says, mom, and then I forget. And then it's like another month goes by. So bad.
I had that conversation with a friend of mine not too long ago, actually. I said, I apologize because I can be that friend where it's like, oh, they're okay, so I don't need to reach out to them. But really, do I know if they're okay? Because I haven't reached out to them.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you haven't been reached out to and you need to reach out to somebody, do it today.
Yes, exactly.
Have
a great day, everybody. Happy Friday.
Yeah. Have a good weekend. And if you are getting this beautiful weather that we are having here in Northern Alberta, get out and enjoy every minute of it because it's going to get a little bit chilly again next week.
Take care, guys.
Bye.